You know, to sit here and appear as if you know anything is seen upon from a completely irrational mind. For any mind to think that they know anything, anything, is complete ignorance. To know nothing or even something is showing ignorance to yourself. Is showing ignorance to truth. There's no way that you can find enlightenment. There's no you to find enlightenment. There's nothing that can appear as if it's awakening separate from that what is awakening on it in its wholeness. The mind has adopted some sort of position, a position of knowingness, a position of authority, a position of I have learned. This I has learned. And this mind can say, if you want to know truth, I cannot show you truth, but I can show you a replica of truth, a representation of truth. The roller coaster ride is one ride. It may have 10, 20 carriages. It may have 4 people or 3 people on each seat. And when it comes to the big loop, that awe-inspiring time, only one seat can go through at a time. Even though the whole vessel that appears to be attached to each other is appearing as if it's going through at the same time. And then there's a queue behind that. They are waiting also to go through this loop. And they're also going through at a different time. And then the next lot. But the roller coaster ride never stops rolling. In our man-made world, yeah, we can stop it. We can say goodnight, lock up, and go home to bed. Leave it lying, dormant. Life cannot stop itself. If it stops itself, none of this continues. This ride goes on and on. So it may appear as if we're awakening, or we as this individual are awakening or becoming enlightened at individual times. But life is always awakening. Just not your time. And to understand what awakening enlightenment is to let go of the idea that you think you know what it is. Because even when you go through this complete disillusion, this complete annihilation, this complete destruction of mind, at the other side you still don't know what it is. You've just been in the loop for 5 to 7 years. The ride has slowed itself down so that you continue with this awe-inspiring, bliss-orientated loop. And the mind realizes it's been fooled. It believed in this time element. Everything is happening at the same time. But to experience it, for the mind to experience it, mind has to slow everything down. Mind is a selfish bugger, you know? Your own mind is selfish. You've adopted this I, ego, selfish position, not through you wanting to adopt this ego, unselfish position. It's the way it is. We have this strong belief, this strong attachment, this strong association with past. We can't let go of our ancestors. We can't let go of them yesterday. We can't let go of the memories that we want to keep. We can't let go of the memories that haunt us because we like them so much, because we can make comparisons, we can judge, we can analyze, we can become psychologists and philosophers. But the real truth of enlightenment is you don't know anything. You never knew anything before, but you thought you did. You never knew anything before you awakened, but you thought you did. You thought you know something. You thought you knew that you were the body, that you were the name. You were 100% assured in your mind that you thought, I am this body, I am this name. And so many think awakening enlightenment opens you up to wisdom and God and all that stuff. But it awakens you up to know, no, I absolutely don't know anything. And now I don't think I know anything. Therefore, I'm free from knowingness. But I'm not free from knowingness because I 100% know that I don't know. I don't know a thing about what is taking place. I don't know what is taking place now. I don't know who I am, where I am, what I am, what this body is, what names are, what identities are, what the purpose of life is, what the methods we use, what the practices are best, what spirituality is, what religion should I go to. Is religion any more valuable than science? Is science any more valuable than biology? No. That is boring. You see? And that challenging, faithful, we must find God mind hates. What? No, doing nothing is boring. No, it's boring. Why would you try and discover that what is already here? Astronauts say, we discovered a new planet. No, you didn't discover it. You saw it for the first time. It was always there. Everything is here as it is. Everything is colossally here as it is. I want to discover it though. I want to be on the name of Wikipedia. I want to be that famous person. I want to be the next Christ. I want to be the next Buddha. I want to be the next Einstein, the next Socrates. And the story of you will disappear until someone says, Google Wikipedia, John Smith. I don't believe that. Cast aside. You think you know anything. You think you know something. You only know that the roller coaster ride is completely whole, completely awesome, completely colossal, completely infinite, completely non-beginning, non-end. You think you are this and that? No, you're the witness of this and that. You think you're a man or woman? No, you're the witness of man and woman. That what refuses to accept opposites, happiness and sadness, as different aspects, different qualities. That what refuses to understand, or doesn't refuse, just doesn't know what the difference is between pain and pleasure. There's no difference. They're just expressions of life. But you don't like expressions of life. I want to find more. I want to get deep. I want to get into the core. I want to understand what the brain does. I want to do all these things. The speaker will always take you back to I. I is the one that keeps you prisoner. The word me, the word you, the word I is that mask. You don't like looking at yourself in the mirror. Even in your human state. I don't look good today. I should put on more makeup. Oh, my hair is needing cut. Oh, God. I wish I could lose weight. I wish I could lose this double. My hair is so grey. So how the hell are you going to like seeing what you truly are? How fearful of that will you be when you look at that in the mirror? And when you see that, you say, wow, now I know. Now I know that I don't know anything. I didn't even believe that I was that. I didn't even think it could be capable for me to become that. And just at the moment when your ego is so full that you realize that you are that pops. It was a dream. Even in enlightenment, even when the voice of God speaks, even when God appears, even when the light, even when the near-death experience tells you this is what your next way, you'll have to return and do this and that, even when that disappears, you'll realize, my God, it's even more colossal than that. And I'm ashamed to think I knew anything. Even I knew how many digits were on this hand is a blasphemy to the truth. But mind, that challenging mind, does not want to hear this. It wants to pursue. It wants to discover. It wants to encapsulate things. It wants knowledge. It wants intelligence. It wants to find that we're true. Where did the universe begin? How did it begin? It never began. It's always been here. And then we create things to think, oh, it's always been here. Oh, how boring. Nothing to do. Right, start again. Oh, Big Bang. Yeah, we'll start with that one. The mind wants to go on and on, investigating. Meanwhile, you are just incredibly being whatever it is you are. Nothingness, emptiness, a void, an abyss, a complete, infinite, immortal space. In this life, you're appearing with an emotional and sensory body that can experience nature, experience your body. It can experience living. It can experience breathing. But you want more. You want more. How ungrateful to want more than just being alive. How ungrateful to want special qualities of food and special qualities of life and special qualities of cars and hotels and thoughts and special qualities of what's so special. You see, what's so special is the wanting becomes more special than the being. I'm not happy until I find happiness. Think about that statement. You cannot be happy if you're looking for happiness. You cannot be content and free when you're looking for freedom. You can't be equal when you're looking for a way to overcome racism. Life is far more simple, far more beautiful, far more... I don't know. You keep challenging your mind. You know, I challenge my mind till the God says, stop challenging this goddamn mind. The mind is limited. It gets to the end and it starts again. It gets to the end and starts again. It's called samsara life. If you want to be free, let go. Surrender to me.